Welcome to this episode of My Nissan Electric. Today we will talk about the sound that is made from this car, or rather the lack of sound, something that we as an electric car owner loves, that the car is so quiet.
Now the car is turned off, and now I turn it on.
The car's startup sound. It's easy to remove from the settings and the effect menu in order to make the car even more quiet. But this can cause some kind of problems sometimes, and the biggest issue with this is probably when you drive very, very slowly.
As you can see, it's almost not any sound at all when I drive the car slowly like this. You can enjoy the environment around you and listen to the nature having the window open during summertime like this. It's really great feeling. But there is some noise. Can you hear that? There is some little bit strange noise coming from the car anyway. What is that? Well, there is a button here that you can turn on, and this button makes the sound disappear. Listen again.
Let's listen from the outside of the car, first with the noise. And now without the noise.
So this is a sound that helps the car to make a noise when you drive slowly. Because this can be a problem when you are driving in a city with a lot of pedestrians that don't hear the car. And there might be a risk of a collision. But first of thing, this is one of the things that you have to be aware of as an electric car owner, that these cars are very quiet. And therefore you have to understand and be more alert to the fact that your surroundings don't hear you in such a way that you can expect in a fossil fuel car. So you have to be alert yourself. Secondly, there is this noise that is making pedestrians around you aware of that you are coming. But this sound is very low, and when you have a noisy environment, it doesn't help very much to have this noise.
But anyway, there is this artificial noise, and I think the volume is well balanced, not to be annoying for the driver and the passengers inside the car. Cities are such a noisy place, with cars, trucks and buses driving around on the streets. It would be a goal for everyone to make the transport more quiet, to make the life better for the people living in the cities. High noise levels is an enormously big problem for the humanity. It leads to stress that can cause higher blood pressure, heart attacks, and in the end, death. Every step that makes our sound levels lower in the cities should be prioritized. Here, the quiet electric car seems to be a perfect part of the solution. But no, politicians has been more concerned about the local pedestrians not paying attention to its surroundings, risking of being hit by a slow-driving, quiet electric car, than to focus on the big issue. So a law has been made forcing the electric car to make a similar sound like the combustion engine while driving in low speeds. This sound level has been set to 50 decibel. That's much higher than the artificial sound made by my Nissan Leaf. And I think that the lawmakers should also make a law against combustion engine cars, so they should be absolute quiet and have an artificial sound like horses trotting on asphalt. Well, this is not realistic, of course, but is really the solution to add noise to already quiet car. To me, it looks like going backwards in the evolution. Wouldn't it be better to focus on different kind of techniques that is making the car safer, like automation and different kind of security system that prevents the car from hitting pedestrians? Also, I think you become a better driver, not having to sit in a noisy environment while driving the car.
You see, no sound at all when turning on the car, but putting seatbelts is very important. And therefore, the sound of seatbelts is a reminder that the car has, of course, a sound that is necessary for your own security.
Next time, we'll hit the roads with kids in an electric car. Kid knows that daddy's car will be hijacked. How will they survive these endless charging stops all the time?